We back. So first things first, you are all that is. I am all that is. I'm the God of my reality. You are the God of your reality. 8 billion different people, 8 billion different realities. We are the God of our own. We are all that is, as within, so without. Everything that we create or that we've seen or experienced came from the internal, came from the cause. And now here's the effects. First things first. So, what is a sin? A sin is looking at the effect and thinking it's the cause. It's looking at the 3D illusion and letting that define your state of being, your self concept. Looking at something, your bank account going negative, and then getting all mad, and then starting to be the identity that is in lack because of what the 3D is showing you. Basically, what a sin is holding on and grasping to the 3D and not recognizing yourself as all that is. Right? Simple as that. Simple as that. You create a heaven in your kingdom. You decide how it is. You walk through life with that perception, that self-concept, that concept of self, things that you have. You walk within because the internal is the cause. It's the real. It's your imaginatory senses are realer than all this. 100% realer. So that is what creates. You have whatever you have truth in creates externally. Boom. Now, if you let the external create or change your state of being, that's when the loops happen, and that's what a sin is. A sin isn't a judgment from a guy who's sitting in a courthouse being like, he got his dick wet before he put a ring on it. Banish him. Banish him to the hell. No. It's not a thing that happens, you sin now and then you go to hell after you die. He is not a God of the dead. God is a God of the living, which is now. Hell is a state of being. And when you're in a low frequency, when you're letting the outside 3D circumstance control who you are, you go into that lower state of being, which is hell. And that's what gets shown to you, because as within, so without. So a sin isn't a punishment. It's the basic laws of cause and effect. First one, pride, spiritual arrogance, and separation from the infinite God. Whew. This is wanting or needing something to go a certain way. Or you're so prideful because you have this and you have the third and you have this. And you're prideful in ideas and beliefs. And you hold on to them so tightly because that's who you've tied your identity to. And as soon as that goes away, you are lost. You got a management job at a position, and you are so prideful because of that. You fuck over your coworkers, do whatever it takes, just because you're the manager, so you have that pride within you. You're never able to learn, never able to become better. You're stuck in that same position for the rest of your life until you change your perspective about it. And it separates you from the people that you're one with. It separates you from the desires that you're one with. Pride is the inflation of the ego. It's the identifying and glorifying Cade, not the God within me. It's identifying, it's glorifying the ego that's built on past beliefs and past experiences. And that does nothing to keep you stagnant, keep you in loops, and never bring your desired reality to you. Envy. Wait. Let's focus how to fix this as well. So pride, you gotta align and identify with the God that is one and makes things happen. You gotta identify with the internal, with the God within you that can change and not be attached to the ego. And what it means to be disattached from the ego. That's why meditation is so important. You're able to see above your thoughts, be able to see above what you've been before, and look at it. And the God within you is the thing that lets you decide new. If you never had God within you, the thoughts that you were just born with, from 1 to 7, what you were indoctrinated with, you would have kept that. And that's the whole argument with the free will and not free will. I think if you identify with your thoughts and your emotions, you have no free will. If you don't, freedom is all you know. So start identifying with that God within you. because that's what you truly are. Our arms, our legs, everything, our thoughts, our emotions, they all leave at some point. This body all leaves at some point. Out of the infinite time that has existed, we have been this human for the least amount of time. Our soul has been around forever, infinite amount of time. Consciousness cannot be destroyed nor created. You've been that conscious, all-knowing being way longer than you've been this role-playing character. Corinthians 3:16, do you not know that you are the temple of God, and that the Spirit of God dwells within you? Envy. See what others have as reinforcement of scarcity, jealousy. You say, oh, I want to be a millionaire. I want to get all the money. I want to be able to take care of my family and security. And then you see a TikTok with a 13-year-old kid with a fucking Bugatti driving around. And you're like, what the fuck? How does this guy do it? And all you're doing is showing the world that you don't have it by being in this jealous, envious position. When you're all that is, that's you. That car you're seeing on the TikTok, that's you. And you're basically looking at the desire you want and deciding, oh, no way. Looking at it in a negative connotation and wondering why it's never coming to you. Where is it? Where is it? You're in sales. You see a girl that someone else took from you. That's all you. And being jealous does nothing but reinforce the image of the now moment of scarcity. And as within, so without, it's a loop. Oh, you're jealous, you feel scarcity, you get more scarcity shown to you. Be fulfilled. Be happy for your neighbor. Be happy for your homeboy. Be happy for your girl. It's all you anyways, bro. You could only have what you already have, man. You could only have what you already have. You'll never be able to get something that you don't have internally in the now moment. You need to see from the God view. You need to see as the higher perspective of the knowing that you're all that is. If you know that you are every single thing you would experience, then experiencing someone else having what you want shouldn't be a negative thing. It should be a sign that you're doing something right. That you're going into the right alignment. Raise your perspective from the trap, the box, the limitations the ego has created from you. Next, wrath, emotional turbulence, loss of control, fury. This one's a good one. Goes back to the start. Sin is just looking at something outside of you and identifying with it, right? Whoever makes you mad is your master. Whatever could conjure up your emotions, whatever can move you, you are a slave to it. You are its bitch. I've said this in a past video. You have to be independent. You have to be independent of the external. You cannot look at the outside for no validation. It's never going to show it. I don't give a fuck if nothing ever comes in my life. I know who I am, and all I need is my internal self to prove that. You can't keep looking outside. You can't do a technique and then look and wait afterwards to see if anything's changed, because you haven't changed at all. A technique isn't going to save you. You're going to save you. Oh, I've been meditating for fucking 6 years, bro. Nothing's going up. It's because you're no different from these religious people. You go into church every Sunday and pray in the morning, and the rest of your life you're just bullshitting. No, you must be praying all the time. You must declare who you are and what you want and who you are going to be every second. Now. There's no breaks from this. The subconscious sees the now as everything. That's all that exists. Time does not exist to the subconscious, to the God, to the infinite. Be calm. Be calm 24/7. Be calm 24/7. See above reality. See above the illusion. See that you are all the one. And don't identify with your emotions. This is a thing too. Yes, we know the thoughts are our old selves. But the thoughts bring on an emotion that is also linked and added on from our old selves of who we used to be. So just because you were feeling an emotion Just because you feel sad, just because you are mad, just because you feel grief, that doesn't mean that's who you are in the now moment. It's just simply something that was added on from the past old you that you've been. And breathe. It's okay. Feel it. Let it pass through you. Don't try to hold it back. Don't try to push it away. Don't try to distract yourself. You're not scared of the lion. You look it dead in its face and say, you don't control me. And that's okay. You let it pass and it processes. Then it's out. Breathe, brother. Sloth. Stagnation of energy. This is when people procrastination. That's when this happens. Procrastination, laziness. Procrastination happens when you take action that is contradictory to the state of your consciousness. Let me say that one more time. Procrastination happens when you take action that is contradictory to your state of consciousness, to your state of being, to your self-concept. Example. Oh, I want to be someone who hits the gym every day. I want to hit the gym. I want to get big. I want to get big, bro. Right? But then you see the gym as something that sucks. You look at every bad perspective of the gym. Like, oh my God, there's going to be a whole bunch of people there. And oh, I'm feeling my legs hurt a little bit right now. It's raining outside. Man, and then you try to force yourself to go. And since you're just forcing yourself to go and you're not putting the right perspective, aligning with the right alignment to do that, aligning with the right action to do that, you're just going straight to the action. And that's when you burn out. That's when you don't really feel fulfilled within anything. You're just going to the gym. You go January 1st. You're leaving February 2nd. And it's because you didn't align your state of consciousness to look at the positives within it first. It's like, oh, I'm going to get big. I'm going to get huge. And I'm going to feel so good afterwards. And the state of mind it puts me in afterwards of the confidence, the immediate confidence. And I just love just the pain. Just thinking of that instead of dwelling in the bad of the thing you have to do. Like, it's something I learned like young too. If I have to do the chores anyways, I might as well see the good in doing the chores. If you have to do something anyways, you might as well see the positive aspect of it. There's no reason to put it down or yourself down if you're going to do it anyways. If you just keep on putting it down, it's either not for you, blood, or you're just going to burn out. Simple. The right action comes from the right frequency. Align your state of mind first, and the action will come naturally. You don't have to force yourself to get up. You'll just want to. Get the fuck off my screen, boy. Okay. Greed. Desire. Desiring is telling the universe you don't have something as within, so without you're admitting to the universe lack. Guess what's going to bring you? What's going to bring you, class? I've been said it 7 times. It's going to bring you more lack. Every single time. As within, so without. Having is affirming to the universe that you live in abundance. So be the person that has, whether or not the 3D illusion shows you it or not, because internal is the cause. You are all that is, and that will be shown you externally, 100%. The kingdom of heaven is within you, and then everything else will be added on to you. Simple. The desire you want is nothing. The desire you want more is an indication that you have less. The more that you want something, the more you desire something, the more you need this to work out, the more in a state of lack you're being. Simple. Anything you want, you must shift to having. You must. If you want more money, you must have more money, because greed will repel your desires. Must be satisfied internally, and the externally will just be added on to you, brother. Gluttony and unconscious void, attempting to fill a void internally with external actions. This is when you see fucking hella eating just to feel fulfilled or feel something. Hella smoking just because you have something lacking within. Fucking masturbating or go and looking for a whole bunch of hoes at the club every fucking night. Or needing money because you have a hole within, and then once you get the money, the hole is, it's a black fucking hole that never gets filled by anything external. The only thing that can fill it is God. It will never work. Nothing internally, no feeling, no void, no depression will ever be fixed by something external. And if it does, it's the most temporary thing known to existence. The only way to fill the void internally is to recognize the energetic polarity, then internally cultivating an experience that creates a feeling of your desires. For example, you don't want all the money. You don't want all the bitches. You don't want all the respect. You want the feeling, the state of being, the confidence it gives you. Anything you ever want externally is just goes back to a feeling you're missing internally. And I promise you, you're never gonna get it. You're never gonna get it if you keep on sinning. If you keep on thinking the outside is ever gonna do something for your internal. You must give it to yourself first. And isn't that the most freeing thing? You're telling me I just have to sit here, breathe in, know that I am all there is, think positive, think good about myself, about my family, about my opportunities, about the way I walk, about the way that I talk, about the fucking video I'm making right now. And it'll all be added on to me. I don't have to do nothing. Very freeing. Very freeing. Lust. This is basic. This is surface level desires. You're looking at a woman, you're like, ooh, it'd be so bad, do this, it'd be so bad. Ooh. There's multiple things with this, because, yeah, not only as within, so without. Obviously, we know, dogs are coming. They're about to bark at me. Pause this for right now. Okay, back in this bitch like we never left. Alright, so, this is simple. You look at a bitch and you're like, oh, she's so fun. I want to do all this, do all that, do all the third. Living in your ego, living in your body. Living in your body, being unfulfilled by the fact that you see this and this is able to control your thoughts, your emotions, your beliefs. Everything you're doing makes you drop everything. Disgusting. Disgusting. That shouldn't mean nothing. Because you already have everything. So what's a chick twerking on the gram? Who cares? That's like the simple part of it. I've been told y'all, as within, so without. Stop desiring the outside. But one thing that's also really important is semen retention. That is like life force. That is like life force for real, building up within you internally. And it makes this whole manifestation game click. So that's just a little tip I'm gonna throw in for you guys. I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but that's the shit. So, long story short, the only thing that could ever create, the only thing that will ever get you to your place you want to be, not sinning, not looking at the 3D for any validation, for any knowing. The illusion doesn't matter. This is just a game, bro. Who cares about any of this? And once you align your focus, your beliefs, your emotionally charged thoughts, your attitude, your conviction, your identity, your self-concept, your concept of self, your perception. Once all those are aligned, it has to come. It will come every single fucking time. Without fail. You don't want money, cars, women, safety, fame, to be liked. You want the state of being that it gives you. So what are you waiting for, G? Give it to yourself, and it'll all be added on to you. Those